All right, guys, we are live, man. It is what? Monday, a brand new start of a week. We got my boy in the building. What's your name?
My name's Daniel Silver.
You guys probably seen him on the podcast a couple times with his wife, and they're very good lawyers, and they definitely know their stuff.
Not
So
bad.
shout out your stuff, man.
Hey, everybody. Fantastic. Pleasure to be here. Money Mondays, right?
Yep, and he's also a nunchuck extraordinaire.
Well, a martial artist. to
There
say
you
the
go.
least, Yeah.
And
Kung
we got-
Fu, Swai Jiao. I'll tell you, I was there for UFC 1.
Oh, for real?
I was watching it on pay-per-view, but I'm just saying, like, I was there for the original UFC 1. There aren't, like,
Oh, look. Nunchucks on the balcony? Okay, there you go. Chris came through with a clutch.
all right.
Showtime.
Showtime.
See a little something.
Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, what do you call a lawyer that uses nunchucks? A nunchuck lawyer. That was horrible. You got a point. Okay. Okay. Yo, Dan is not playing, man. Doesn't that hurt you?
Well, they're foam, so it's all good, you know?
Man, this is crazy. A lawyer that can use nunchucks. Better than me. Don't mess with Dan, man. He will destroy you.
Ah!
Oh my goodness, bro. Yo, where'd you learn that?
Oh, Kung Fu, Swai Jiao, martial. The best thing that ever happened to me in life,
Yeah.
I got beat up in the 6th grade.
Ah.
Never happened again, man. Never happened again. But everybody needs a good ass whooping in life early. And,
Yep.
it wasn't like world star, like in the hospital, but like, I definitely lost a fight.
But see,
But like, never again.
you took it into your own hands and you made it.
Oh
you
yeah,
made,
like,
you made
like
it better.
the next day was like fight. Absolutely.
Okay, so Dan, tell me one thing that inspired you to become a lawyer.
Not wanting to get a real job.
Mm,
I graduated from college and I did not want to get a real job.
okay.
And then going to post, and I knew being a doctor probably wasn't going to work out, but yeah, and then I became a lawyer and I still had to get a job, so it didn't work out all that well.
Now, it's my opinion. They're some of the best lawyers in Florida. That's just my opinion. But where can they find your practice and how can they reach you?
Well, we're in Doral. My office is in Midtown. Obviously, just prodded out law.
There you go. So, guys, we're going to do a show right now on Bill Cosby. And what happened, and now he's free. Right, Myron Gaines?
Yes, he is free. Bill Cosby is out and about now.
He said Bill Cosby. What the fuck? Yeah, guys.
That's a 70-page legal opinion I
Oh, my goodness.
read.
He's
Look
ready
at
for the
that.
show. So, yeah, guys.
It says Bill Cosby is free.
Look,
I
this
tell
is...
you, it's not very heavy, but this thing probably costs a couple $1 million.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
See, guys, behind the scenes for y'all, so you can see what's going on. And also, as well, this episode is going to be crazy. We're going to go into detail about Bill Cosby, him being free, why it's actually a good thing, not a bad thing, and at the same time, all the legal intricacies in between.
Yo, you ever see like Chris Rock? So Chris Rock was talking about, hey, I don't know if you should hire a lawyer because hiring a lawyer may make you look guilty. And it's like, yo, don't get me wrong. I'd rather hire a lawyer and be, out and about and like, rather than like, being in jail and not having a lawyer.
No,
So,
definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to go to jail. I'll get destroyed. Pause. But yeah. So,
And-
hold on. We got to...
For
If
jail.
you're ever charged with a crime,
Yeah.
always better to do a year and a day in state penitentiary than 364 in Dade County Jail.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you don't Dade County Jail? You want no part of Dade County Jail? You.
We need you over here, ma'am. So, Dan, come here too as well.
Sure.
So just say who you are, because obviously they might know you, but some people are on the vlog, they might not know who you are. So.
Hi, my name's Jennifer Pratt. I'm an attorney with Prada Law, and I'm married to this wonderful, amazing nunchuck lawyer.
Tell them real quick, how do you guys meet?
It's actually
University
really...
of Miami Law School fundraising event
And
Yeah.
how long were you guys
at the
together?
Prez Art Museum.
Yeah.
But something happened in between that interaction, though, and you were the man in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
dominated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, so I the night I met her, some guy came up, started talking smack, and I like just disintegrated him, and that really just she was like, he's the one for me. Yeah.
There you
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
go. Okay. And
I
how,
agree.
how long y'all been married for?
One 1919.
We got married 1919, so 2 years and a half almost.
Okay.
3 years in January coming up. So yeah, about 2.5 years. Been married.
Could you tell people one advice to keep a relationship going strong?
You can go
It's
first.
all about trust, man. Look, I'm a divorce attorney, and I'll tell you that I hate generalizations. I hate general rules of thumb. But if there's anything that all my cases have true,
Yeah.
it's a breach of trust. So always be honest, be respectful, be transparent. Don't hide anything for your partner, because you don't get busted for the crime, you get busted for the cover-up.
I agree. And very close second, communication. I know that sounds really cliche, but like, rather than blowing up on him or vice versa, like we actually try to talk it out. Like, yo, I didn't like this, cause this, like, don't ever do this again, cause next time I am gonna get Hispanic crazy on you, ya tu sabes, you know. And then he'd be like, oh, okay, all right, I
Right.
get it.
So communication is key, and then trust.
Communication and trust, absolutely.
I feel like most people are scared to lose their partner, so they don't want to tell them the truth, and they'll like lie to keep things away from them. But having that trust and communication is very important. So
But the thing is, like that if you're not being transparent, like it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass eventually. That's the problem.
People
you're,
find out.
You're gonna hide it now, but it's gonna they'll find out later. And honestly, again, it's just so much better to be upfront, transparent, like hit it head on, rather than like, oh, now like the shit's really hit the fan, and now I have to explain everything away and explain why I didn't tell you about this sooner, and now
Yeah.
you're digging yourself a hole.
Yeah.
So
Like,
guys,
I
it's-
dated a
it's like
guy.
those
He
fights.
told me he was like X, and then like I started dating him. I thought he was X, and then probably like 4 months into the relationship, when it was kind of already too late, we were kind of both already kind of really in love. Turns out he wasn't. I found out it was bad. After that, I never treated him the same. I never respected him again the same way.
can't.
It was bad. It was really bad. So yes, just keep it real. 100. If she likes you, she's gonna like you whether you're a janitor, a garbage man, or a doctor, lawyer, whatever. Trust me.
That being said, still level up, guys, because you need to be A1 for your game. But at the same time, what kind of lawyer are you, Jen?
So I do a lot of civil cases, but I also handle immigration. I also handle family law. I am very unique, and I don't mean this in a like trying to brag kind of way, but I do practice a lot of different areas
She's
of law.
also like the managing partner of the firm. Like,
Yeah.
she's more of an overseer than I'm more of like a digging in the dirt. I'm in the I'm practicing family, but all I do all day is family law. That's
I
it.
do a lot of civil. I go to
yeah,
immigration
she
court.
does all
I do
sorts
like
of
all the
things.
removal proceedings, all that good stuff.
And guess what tonight's episode is going to be? Bill Cosby. Are you excited?
Super excited. A lot of good information. We're gonna break it down to you, the case, everything. Dan has been studying this case. He's gonna sound super, super smart for you guys. So you definitely want to tune in.
J-E-L-L.
Guys, stay tuned for it. All right, awesome. All right, so we're here. Trey just showed up. Any last words, Chris?
Let's get ready.
Let's get ready.
All right, yeah, so when you
Just came from the gym. And Trey.
What it do, man?
50K.
Get this man the
50K. You know he's gonna say it.
50K Trey. You already know.
Yeah, they're in the comments.
50K
like,
Trey. What's
there you go.
good, man? Get on
Trey
the
way.
50K. Show some love. Show some
Are
support.
there 50,000 people? Is that what the 50K is about?
No,
What-
we want to get there soon.
Okay.
We're like 26.
Tell them. Get them the
But
50K. cells on
I'm
YouTube.
saying 26K is.
Yeah.
It's not bad, dude.
That's not bad.
So we need them to 50K.
We grinding though.
We need them to.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a show right now. It's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned for it. And yeah, guys, peace. Stay fresh.
No, so I'm not verifying none of this. I'm just thinking out loud. Like, well, why did he do this? Now we do have the hashtag Me Too movement. You know, was it a part of that? What was the reason for the season, right? Like, why did he go after him? And one of the things the court said, they called Cosby's arrest, quote, an affront to fundamental fairness, particularly when it results in a criminal prosecution that was foregone for more than a decade. In other words, Bill was chilling. He's like, yeah, that was 10 years ago. And then it said the justice and fair play and decency require that the district attorney's office stand by the decision of the previous DA. And like, it is what it is. And by the way, a little bit off topic, but not really. In any kind of case, you don't always necessarily need the agreement in writing. Obviously, that's best practice. That's what you want to do. But I have won, and people have won against me on motions to enforce settlements based on just emails. Where we just talked like, yeah, all right, 50K, sure, all right, tomorrow, and then I talk to my client, or vice versa, nah, never mind, Motion to compel, the judge is like, that's enough for the agreement. I don't care that it wasn't signed. I don't care that it wasn't put in writing or whatever, which is kind of what the court was saying in this case.
It's reasonable reliance,
Yeah.
and for Bill Cosby,
years, too.
detrimental reliance. He came into that deposition and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna sing like a canary because y'all can't do nothing for it. Hell yeah, I ain't gonna get criminally prosecuted, and I gave some bitches some quaaludes, and hell yeah, it worked out great. And I'll tell you, they can't consent when they're quaaludes, and like I had a great time. And he's talking freely because he's thinking in his heart of hearts, he's not gonna be criminally prosecuted because of an agreement.
So what can men do? I mean, obviously this is something that, could happen anywhere. I mean, it just so happened to happen to like a, very popular celebrity. who was very famous at that time. What can men do, I guess, to kind of like protect themselves from these allegations?
Get laid
everything?
without the assistance of prescription medication
go.
involuntarily
There you go.
administered to your sexual partner.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's a big one.
Well, I also think we said it earlier. If you go into a deposition, if there was no way for you to avoid it, and you have to go, then you go. But be even with those promises that were made to him, I do feel, and I'll be honest, I haven't read the full transcript. I know some of the things he said. I do think that maybe he may have talked a little too much.
It was really bad.
Like,
Yo,
I don't know why he had to go through so many
straight up,
details, but
straight up at deposition, he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, not only remember this initial defendant, or I'm sorry, the initial victim, he's like, oh, I gave her 3.5 Benadryl pills, but then at the deposition, he's like, oh yeah, other women, I think I gave him Quaaludes, I gave him
right,
Quaaludes,
like that was neat. Like why?
and he was just open and honest and 100% with candor because he's thinking to himself, I cannot be
The
criminally
crazy part
charged.
is, what if they wanted him? That's the thing that's also crazy too, is that like at some point, and that's what Judge Joe Brown was kind of going at, like, when you go to these parties, people want the stuff. They ask you, do you have it, and then you give it to them.
Yeah, yo, think about it. You go to a party, girls are like,